just a little bit longer. Gotta wait for Twitch. Gotta wait for Twitch to get ready. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So, hi. Hi, everyone. Excuse me. I wanted to start the day out. I am currently in 48th place. The goal for this month is to be in the top 50. So we're currently succeeding. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do arenas for today. We're gonna do arenas just to, well, to have fun and to get experience and whatnot. So yeah. Okay, well this is, well, it's not boring, but it's, you know, it's not, oh darn, that was dumb. Okay. 5 games. Five minutes per game. Ever so exciting. And yeah, so that's just a... And that's just the way that this works. We do arenas. Arenas give us experience and give us wins and give us... I mean, these arenas don't give us arena points, but they can give us arena points if we do ones that are hard enough. So, yeah. There's 3 left. And not saying this one should be a piece of cake, but this one looks fairly easy. This is a level 1 arena, of course. So it's I should be able to do any level 1 arena it throws at me. Just kind of out of the principle of things. So yeah. Do I need these to be a bit bigger? Just do that. Make it a bit bigger, a bit easier to see. Yeah, that's this is today's plan. We're just gonna do some arenaing to try and solidify a spot in the top 50. So yeah. Arena. Look, it's not gonna make any difference. Wait, no, that made a difference? Wait, what? wait. Oh, that actually gave me a trophy. I don't know what changed. That boosted me up a trophy there. Interesting. Hi! Hi, Cheese. On to a level 2 arena. This. Okay, so those are 2s. B's are 2s. They random? I don't think they're random. Oh, of course B's are 2s. B's, that makes sense. Okay, now I just have to coordinate my brain a little bit. So yeah, we're just having some fun. Trying to, you know, finish the month out strong. I do have 2 level 8 ice arenas that I'm gonna be doing today, so you will want to stick around to see the madness that those bring, because that's gonna be fun. Not there. And I just have a bunch of wins to get. There's one there for sure. Apparently my lungs are not very happy right now. I probably should grab a shot on my inhaler sooner than later. But yeah. I still haven't done anything to work on advertising for my music. I was planning on doing that this week, and then it just didn't end up happening. So I probably need to do that sooner than later. Just because that's kind of important. It's sort of meant to be a little bit of a revenue stream. Not much of one. I don't expect to really earn money off of it, but if it can at least pay for the bad habit that I have of buying instruments, or really wanting to buy instruments, if it can at least help with that's all I can ask for. No. Like, I'm looking into maybe a custom Twitch bot that I write for myself, combined with, or a custom chat bot that I write for myself, potentially combined with, since I'm doing co-streaming, I want to have my chat bot in both YouTube and Twitch, if at all possible. And so doing that, it's a bit of a deal. But, like, I want the bot to be a decent part of my advertising scheme. Hello, hello. Because I want to advertise my Discord more heavily. I want to get people there. I want to, because that is by far my strongest point, is if I can get people to commit to sign up for my Discord. That is a far better location for y'all to interact with me if you want. Because I'm not actually, like, you know, Twitch built a lot of stuff into it that I kind of just, like, I never got into the Twitch platform. Anything beyond streaming is just kind of beyond what I do. So Discord is by far my most useful social media. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I've been thinking about. Oh, that was dumb. Well, my Discord server is relatively quiet. I don't have all too many people that I don't have too lively of a community, and I think that's kind of half expected at the size I'm at. Of the viewers I have, like you and Cheese, you are two of the very few people that I recognize as actually being regulars at my stream. On Kene, that's Furret. He's also up there as a fairly regular visitor watcher. I do have 44 people on my server. I don't actually expect 44, like, I don't expect a 44-person server to be super lively, but it is definitely not, it is not as interactive as I wish a server that size was. Part of the problem there is that a lot of the people there are VIPs, and they're just friends and family who I've invited who to boost numbers, and I thought having them there would end up attracting them to watch streams. You know how stuff like that goes. It kind of doesn't. So that was dumb. Why did I do that? So it is understandably not very lively, because if my Discord was lively, I would expect my chats to be my live stream chats to be lively, and they're occasionally super lively, but more often than not, like, I have a couple people chatting, and that's great, and that's more than I even could have possibly hoped for, 2 months ago. Why did I click there? I didn't want to click there. I was grumble. If you were asking about what Discord is like in general, Discord is a chat app that was originally designed for gamers. It's I consider it to be one of the better public and free community building systems that there are. Like it is pretty great. It's a pretty great place to build communities if you can. It just takes time. Yeah, it is pretty much it is a pretty generally used chat app, though, you know, like there are other ones that are still more heavily used because it is still they still lean into the gamers vibe. As much as I hate to say it, like Skype is still more used than Discord. And that's just how things go. For a couple reasons. One, Skype has more has seniority. Two, Skype has business. And having business peoples will just have a lot of people on Skype. Just period. So, yeah. But like it has servers. Servers are servers are a great feature that it has. They have it's pretty great, I would say. But like part of the reason that my Discord server doesn't have as much interaction on it is part of that is because I'm not doing as much interaction on it as I probably should be. Right. Exactly. Like if you have Discord if you have Discord Nitro, I will be slowly rolling out emotes as a part of the Discord. So that's exciting. But like I put out announcements on my Discord. I keep things. I work on things like that quite a bit. I try to keep people up to date with what's going on in my life. My meeting with the artist last week went quite well. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm glad that they're helpful. And I am also a person who's almost always on Discord. I have time to do this. Dropbox. Good. Where's... Oh, might be in the Discord emoji folder. You know. silly place for an emoji to be. But the meeting with the artist went well, and the work she did I really, really liked. So I will be continuing my patronage of her. So while I will not be able to put these emotes on Twitch, grumble, grumble, grumble. While I won't be able to put these emotes on Twitch, it'll be a nice bonus for people on the Discord. Your delay's awful tonight. That's too bad. I really wish, like, that's the one thing that I want out of Twitch is, I don't know, okay. Okay. Let's replace that one straight away because I'm not gonna be able to do that. Must be 46. Started at 48th today. I'm at 46. Let's go through my daily quests because it passed 6 o'clock. Let's start with this one because that's a pretty good bonus. 2,000 XP. Yeah, like almost. And one of the other good things about Discord is that it's the thing that powers all of my collaborations I do with people I co-stream on with. So we plan collabs over Discord and whatnot. I do think Discord is one of the better social medias out there. Well, have fun. Good luck. Oh. Oh, all right. I'm not doing a thing. So yeah, this. It's loading. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Emote Central. Woo. Emotes are great, aren't they? I know that I already use that emote entirely too much because I absolutely love it. I don't quite have it working that way yet, but you know. It definitely is a great emote. At some point, I'm going to have just a full emote set of myself, and that's going to be a scary day. Not for me, that's going to be a scary day for all my friends, because, well, they will never see any emotes from me except for the ones from my emote set. Nah. Grumble, grumble, grumble. A raid? Yeah, Minesweeper. Well, I'm just not gonna ban that bot. But yeah, Minesweeper. Thanks for the raid. Minesweeper raids are the best raids. There's 8 left. That was not one of them. Okay. Oh, okay. Just doing my dailies right now, so always fun. Yeah. Indeed, big oof. I wouldn't say that was clicking too fast. I just yeah. That was me deciding that I just wanted to guess at that point and guessing incorrectly. Yeah. So yeah, I am currently, you know, not to toot my own horn here. I'm currently 46th in the world this month. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself right now. Yeah, very nice. Now that was clicking too fast right there. Indeed, humble brag. Welcome back. Welcome back, She Listens. Yes, a professional Minesweeper player. Nah. There we go. That's better. This is actually, so yeah, I'm just, trying to solidify my spot. A tutorial. Okay, I guess I can do a tutorial. It does depend on your existing skill level, but from knowing nothing, the way I'd explain Minesweeper. Starting from knowing nothing, the way I'd explain Minesweeper is that it's a game of pattern matching. You see all these numbers and stuff like that, and that looks a little scary. But it's the numbers actually, like, they don't actually mean that much until you get beyond what you understand of the patterns. So yeah, not the dreaded numbers. No. So, yeah, that, so the reason that, so it's a game of pattern matching, but the basic patterns are pretty simple to learn. Yeah. So, like, like this, you know, there's a lot of patterns. Like, one of the more professional I suppose, things that I do in the way I think about Minesweeper is that there's two sorts of patterns. One of which being that one type of pattern is knowing where a mine is, but the other type of pattern is knowing where mines can't be. And when you get to high enough level playing against difficult enough boards, you have to do both. Exactly. And yes, you can learn all the patterns if you can count and subtract. And that's like, really, there's only a few patterns that you really need to know. Like there's 1-3 or 1-2-1. There's 2-1-2, or there's 2-1-2, 1-2-2-1. No, 1-2-1, 1-2-2-1. 2-3-2. Yeah, that no, there's not a 2-1-2. I was misspeaking. I'm thinking about too many things at once right now. Sorry. No. No, there's a 1-2-1. Darn it. Yeah. So like this is a pretty good example of a pattern knowing, and indeed hydration, of knowing where mines aren't, telling you where mines are. So this 1-1 right here means there can't be a mine there, which means there has to be two mines right there. That 3 next to the 2 means there can't be a mine there, which means there has to be at least one mine in those two spots because of this 3. And that was a complete guess. The one thing that I don't do very well is, like, I do it sometimes, but most of the time I don't do probability counting very well, and I should have waited on that. I should have just left that until the end. Well, he'd better learn quick, because I'm probably going to be taking a bit of a hiatus from Minesweeper after this month. There's too many other things I want to work on, and actually tryharding on the monthly leaderboard takes up way too much of my time. Like, this is the only this is literally the only thing I've streamed this month is Minesweeper. Well, that's exciting. In a not great way. But yeah, so I might play some. I might do a Minesweeper stream here or there. But like I don't think I'm gonna try hard like I did this month again. At least until June or July. Just because I have other projects that I want to work on, and they don't really tryharding and only doing Minesweeper for a month is a bit of a thing. Yeah, a 9 would be pretty dang cursed. Getting a house key is always nice. Okay, that was a guess right there, in case you were wondering. That I did not reason that out in any way, shape, or form. That was also a guess. As you can tell, I was wrong. uh... If you really want speed, I'll stick around until I get back to doing arenas after I finish my daily, because then I have to actually go fast to get the arenas done in time, and yeah, it's just a little bit different. Oh, for sure. I get there sometimes, but it's only when yes. But it's at this point it's usually only when I'm not paying full attention to the game. Yeah, the game keeps counting. Just doesn't show it anymore. Oh, that too was already solved. That makes things a bit easier. Indeed. Yeah, no, I was doing some coaching on a friend. I was coaching a friend on his stream earlier this week, or maybe it was last week at this point, and he got to being somewhat decent. I have a hard time just teaching into mid-air. I kind of have to coach based on something that's going on, whether it's something I'm doing or something they're doing. Whether it's something I'm doing or something the person I'm coaching is doing. There probably is, but it's probably not tracked, or at least not tracked very well. Right, that's the problem with tracking things like that, and it's how long. Why did I click there? I would nah. Just complete the experience quest, then reload. Yeah, brain fart. Misclick. Okay, that was not a happy start. It's 6:30. It might be kind of hard to see. It's not late. I just started streaming, so I'm still fresh, just well, for some definition of fresh. Yeah, that would be the first place I'd point you towards. The help on Minesweeper Online is really pretty good, actually. Sadly, I don't have a high efficiency expert on my dailies today, because I've been having fun with those, and I've had them show up past 2 or 3 days. This is my daily. This is a daily quest. So I'm doing it to get a big boost of experience points towards my monthly totals. So there are so there's earn X amount of experience points like this one. There is, you know, win a game with certain stipulations, win a certain number of games, win a custom game, win a game with a specific size. Yeah. Earn X mine coins. Complete a certain size of board within a period of time. But like, I've been enjoying my efficiency practice recently, so I might just do that for fun because efficiency is fun. I've been having fun with it, so I think people would have fun watching. It's a bit slower, but good. Made the right guess this time. No. Because they don't track the time locally. The time is tracked at the server. It's one of the reasons why you can't just also like your clicks are tracked at the server. So there's a reasonable level of anti-cheat protection. At least that's what I can tell, because sometimes it lags. Like if you have a game that goes on for a very long time and then you complete it, it lags a lot because all the calculation that has to be done at the server is my expectation. I don't know, but perhaps. I don't actually know what the rules are. There's 3. How are there 3? There's 1 there. Okay. There we go. That quest is complete. And then let's go ahead and do... Yeah, that bot, like... Yeah. So, doing no flags here for the quest. I am not particularly great at no flags. So you might see a couple more fails here than I'd like to show, but you know, that's the way things go. Yeah. So there's definitely one there, so there's one there. getting PBs is always fun. Okay, so then we go that, and you're all clean. Those 2, those 4, not there, or there. Oh, darn it! Miscounted. There's 1 there, there's 2 there, which means it's a 1, 1, 1. So there's not there. It's not there or there. So I'll probably be a bit less talkative for a bit while I get this dealt with. I will still try to interact with chat. It's just this is significantly harder. So there's 2 there, there's 2 there, there's 1 in those 2. There's 2 there, which means there has to be 1 there, and there can't be 1 there. There's 1 in those 2, but there has to be 1 there. Which means it's not those 2. There has to be 1 in those 2 spots. Okay. Which means it's that. Right there. Right there. Okay. And that. And you're all good. So 1 there, not there, or there. Welcome back. 6. That 6 is solved. There's a 2 there. Okay. Not 1 there. There's not 1 there's there for sure, which means not in those 3. Which opens up a whole pile. But I want to clean up here. So there's not there. Not those 2. Not there. Yeah. There's a mine there. Which cleans that up. There's a mine there, which takes that all out. Yeah, I would, like, unless your level is high, I would expect that you'd be mostly on intermediate quests. My quest level is 9. Like you can see here, all of these are level 9 or level 8 quests. So I'm doing pretty high difficulty quests right now. That's not too much lower. And no, I have people ask that, and it's like, no, no. There's actual strategy to this game. Just because it's unthinkable, like you couldn't imagine thinking in that way doesn't mean that there's no strategy. 1 there. And yeah, I think intermediate is like it's right around level 8 and 9 that you kind of start transitioning into more of the expert quests, more of the expert dailies. I'm not 100% sure. I honestly just got to level 9. Like, my quests got a lot harder. Like yesterday or just the day before. I don't actually remember what builds up your quest level. I think part of it is your lifetime trophy. Part of it's your lifetime trophies. Yeah, I've been throwing out my beginner ones are do a beginner in 5 seconds. And I was like, I'm just throwing these out because my best beginner time is... Why did I do that? Why am I dumb? My best beginner time is a high 3. And that was me getting lucky. I'm not very good at beginner because I never practice it because it's boring to me. It is annoying to do beginner that fast. So my other beginner quests are high win streaks, and I don't mind those. I do high win streaks on beginner pretty easily. Yes, it is. It is not technically RNG. If you are among the best players in the world, you can do those. You can do beginner games in less than a second easily. Without it being an RNG question. But honestly, I'm not that level. I don't really want to be that level. I don't want to put in the effort to be that level. I've had some good streaks this year. I'll pull up my profile, and I think my best beginner streak... my profile. I think my best beginner streak is... Yeah, it's 48. A 48 beginner streak is pretty decent. That's pretty much my only notification that comes up ever. So I don't think about turning on focus mode because I don't get and actually the other notifications I get don't come through the Windows notification center, so it doesn't actually matter if I turn focus mode on or not. But yeah, that's my RSS reader. And it's... Or my RSS feed, and that's the only notification I get. Which, I don't mind if it comes up on stream. It's a little annoying, but it's nothing horrid. Okay, left side. I think the left side is done. Yeah, I think the left side is done. So it can't be there. Can't be any of those three. Okay. That was a misclick, and it turned out right, but that was a misclick. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I've probably seen 3 or 4 8s in my time that I can think about. You are supposed to place flags. This is specifically a no flag run, so you're not allowed to place flags. There we go. There we go. I was like, this has to be close. Okay. So you wanted to see my not my season ranking, my all-time ranking. All-time no flags only my rank. So my best no flag is 246 seconds. Well, if you want, I'd be up for doing a teaching stream. It just kind of we just have to we'd have to figure that out, figure timing out for that. Okay, now for some real brain. Excuse me, brain. We don't need to be no flagging. Like, we're just yeah, just, you know, hit me up on Discord. My server is linked below, and yeah. If you hop in, we can figure something out. One there. Yeah, that was I can't promise that I can't promise how well things will work out, but we can try and get something. We can try and get something settled. Like, I do start my stream relatively close to after I get off work on my Fridays, so I can't be streaming, or I can't be in somebody's stream or streaming myself too much earlier. Oh good, I got another ice arena. That'll be fun. So that's about my only limitation on Fridays. See, guys, you know what I was talking about earlier on stream? Wasn't that a smooth way to advertise my Discord? You know, bring it up as a part of a conversation, you know. Don't just say, hey, join my Discord, you know. Well, this is gross. Well, this was gross. Oh right, my gain is up high enough that I actually am pretty much peaking my mic when I do this. Sorry, I forget. I have my gain up because my mic is... I don't have my mic in the greatest place so that, well, so my camera can see. Hi, Quellis. How's your coding practice going? Sure. I'm up to here. I'm up for news. I really like ice arenas. So it's kind of, you know, who knows? Maybe if you tune back in, you might see me do them. You unlost your job. That is very nice news. Yeah, he'd been laid off. That's interesting. That's not something that happens very often. Yeah, so you're no longer being laid off or no longer... Well, nice. I would still say you probably should be just saying you probably should keep your resume polished. Cuz they've proven that they are willing to take that step. And even just proving to you that they're willing to take that step, even if they bring you back, even if they are gonna rescind on it, I would keep my resume polished. No, you know, that is great. That is great news, I would say. So, congratulations. That's not something that happens very often. So, you're very lucky to be in a position where it did. And that someone fought for you. Because the only way that was going to happen was that someone decided to fight for you. Yeah, back to the stream now. Well, at the same time, you could also say it's one of the best times to be laid off because, like, it's being a little cynical here. Like unemployment benefits are as good as are pretty much as good as you'd ever be able to get right now in the US. 2 a.m. Pog snack best Pog. Yeah, it is good to know that someone has your back. Congratulations, Bomb! Ba da da da. I would, being able to complete an expert map, but an expert board all by yourself makes you better than, like, 60, 70, 80, 95% of the people in the world at Minesweeper. Seriously. Seriously? I mean, guys. Guys. Seriously? And yeah, it is a great track. It might just happen to be, I might just happen to be the person who wrote it. That's one of the projects that I'll be taking a step back. Well, I mean, you have been listening to this on repeat. You've been listening to this on repeat since you got into my stream, so, I mean, I can tell you that I listen to this on repeat, even when I'm not streaming sometimes. It's just, it is one of my, thinky songs. Do. Yes, thinky songs. Quellis also listens to this song on repeat sometimes. I'm glad you include the present company in your reasons for being here, because, I'm glad my music's good, but, you know. Hey, I only made you do it one time. You were the person who decided to keep doing it in future streams. Because if all you're here for is the music, then, hey, you already know the kind of things that I will disown you for. Do you... But honestly, like, to me, moderate tempo instrumental songs that are somewhat repetitive are my bread and butter when it comes to the music I listen to. When it comes to the music that I listen to when I'm trying to think. And this song just happens to fit the bill. So yeah, but thank you for reminding me. This song is available on on what should essentially be all streaming platforms. It's if you look for me, it just Exalted. I am the artist. So feel free to... Okay, bye. Yeah, feel free to take a listen on your own time if you want. I currently don't have a better way of doing the advertising other than just that, so yeah. That too is already solved. That too was already solved, and I didn't see it. I am apparently work wore me out more than I thought today, because I am I don't seem to be very observant right now. At least not my normal level of observant. It's not there. Okay. Okay, well that corner is going to be fun. Hopefully there's just like one mine in that corner. Do I think that's going to be how it is? No. But hopefully there's just like there's only one mine in there. So that there's no guessing. Cuz I might be getting a little fed up with losing to guesses. It's 3 mines. That sounds irritating. No! No! Stop! Please! Stop! No! No! That's 3! That's 3, guys! 3! I have no presence on Instagram, and I kind of don't see a point to have a presence on Instagram personally. Like, honestly, I have I have essentially zero social media presence when it comes down to it. I have my YouTube, and I have my Twitch, and I have my Discord, and that's about it. Okay. There's 5 left in... Oh. Do I sound annoyed to you? I think I sound annoyed to me. Just let me win. Just let me win. Don't leave it down to a guess at the end. Just let me win. It's not that hard. Expert isn't that hard. I give myself patience when I'm doing no flags, but like, there's like, this isn't even patience that I need. Like, I just gotten unlucky. It's not. I just guessed wrong. Essentially 3 times in a row. Or 3 or 4, something high up there. Please tell me there's just 1. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there's still snow on the ground. Okay. Yes, thank you for that, GG. That was needed. Let's pull up the arena here. So 46. I need 5,000 more experience to get this to give me another to be worth another trophy. I need 3 more trophies to move up a spot. I'd like to be at 715 to like 720 in that range. So yeah, let's do this. Efficiency of so high efficiency. Um... Well, I guess you guys are getting to see that high efficiency game anyway. There's one there. So there's one there, which means there's not one there. Not one there. Okay. And that cleans up. Okay. Yes. Yeah, that's one of the parts of the challenge. Darn it. Oh, you'll see harder challenges. Yeah, that was I needed a better start. There's one there. Yeah. I need... There we go. That's a better start. And I just need one win. That wasn't a waste. That was fine. Okay. Oh, I misread that, yeah. Waste of a click. Another waste of a click. I don't know if this is gonna... Because I need 100% efficiency here. There we go. There we go. There we go. No, I was dumb. Why did I do that? That was a good run. So there are a couple of tenets of high efficiency gameplay. One of which is that you always... I mean, obviously, you try to make as few moves as possible. But in addition to that, your goal is to... There we go. Is to be able to look ahead as far as you possibly can. So, like, I know there's 2 mines here. So by doing that, I know there's a mine there. I know there's no mine there. There's 3 there. No mine there. There's no mine there. And that was still only 92% efficiency. With no misclicks, even. Okay, that... Oh boy. I suppose that makes sense, but Jiminy Christmas. Oh, that was a waste. That was a wasted click. But I am better at efficiency on larger boards. And 97%. Oof. I kind of just want a new board at this point. This is... I want a new board. Just give me a new board. Give me something that I can start with efficiently. Okay. Oh, that's gross. What? Ew. Ew, that's... That was ugly. That is the opposite of an like, it's a nice corner to get. That is the opposite of what I'm looking for when I'm looking for efficient starts. That's a 6. Oh boy. Oh, darn it. Darn it, I misread that. As you can tell, my brain is in a bassist mood today. So I am hearing the bass line most. Like, I do have to ask, would you wish this... would you... would you honestly wish this, this high efficiency board on anybody? Oh my goodness, that was... I miscounted. And it was very low efficiency too. That was 89, and I don't have... That sounds like a plan. I mean, it's perfectly reasonable. You were doing the coding challenges specifically to get you ready for your interview, so... Or for interviews. I don't even know anymore. I can't... I'm not good at efficiency, apparently. Like, you know, I'm not... I'm not... Okay. Really? That's it? That's all you have for me? That's not interesting. Why are you giving me all the boring challenges today? You know, we're streaming. You should be giving me interesting challenges. Am I not gonna get any interesting challenges until we get to level 8? Because I do have 2 level 8 challenges, level 2-8 ice arenas right now in my pocket. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. So 10 wins in 20 minutes. So that means it's 20 minutes per board. Or 20 minutes per board. No, 2 minutes per board. Which is fairly bog standard. And seeing as how I'm more than on track for that right now, I should probably get this one in the bag, but you know, you never know. Ugh. Like I said, you never know. That's frustrating. I know exactly what you're talking about too, you know. Though now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking I probably shouldn't do a level 8 arena tonight. So I'll finish off my level 2 ice arenas that I have, and then I'll probably end things off because it is starting to get a little late and I am obviously having brain problems when it comes to being able to actually be correct in my guessing and grumble. I'm feeling slow is one of the things. So I finished off the soup I made last weekend with my lunch today. And then on top of that, so to replace it, I made new soup today or yesterday. It's different from what I had before. This is a bit more almost of a minestrone flavor because it's a vegetable soup with tomatoes added. So you know it's not bad, but there's a slight problem in that it is just slightly spicier than I think that my body wants it to be. Just slightly. I mean, it's perfectly fine, perfectly edible, and I actually quite enjoy the spice as I'm eating it. Why? Why am I missing? Yeah, it has black beans. Yeah, well, you're not the only one, Mr. Table Flipper. But I'm glad you stuck around. That's pretty late that's pretty late, so you know. But yeah, no, it has black beans in it. Yes, no, it is not. Like I did not make it to be minestrone. But I get what you're saying. No, I kind of, I'm just, a lot of this, what I'm doing with the soup is just more of a dump and eat style. So I'm putting together the foodstuffs that I have in my house. Not necessarily going out to buy specific foodstuffs for my soup. Like, I did some. So, like, I bought the broth. I bought some frozen vegetables that I'm using in the soup. But beyond those, I'm doing the rest of it with just whatever I have on hand. So one of the things that I have on hand is that I'm probably not going to use again in a soup, is cans of spiced tomatoes, which normally they're not super spicy, but apparently, cooking the green chilies, makes it a bit stronger than I'm used to it being. Yeah, it would. There we go. There's the win I was looking for. Now we can calm back down. Yeah, tomatoes with chilies. And so normally it's not so bad. Like I would assume pretty much an equivalent amount of those in a day back when I was making that into my rice dish. Cause like I would make a rice dish that was tomatoes, that was spiced tomatoes, and there we go. Spiced tomatoes and rice and black beans and corn and chicken. It was canned chicken. It wasn't anything special. And so, but that was me having those spiced tomatoes completely raw. Apparently cooking them down this makes the spice a bit worse for some reason. Didn't quite think about that. I did add, like, I like spice. So like I add other spices on top of it. I'm just glad I decided not to go with cayenne, because that would have pushed this way over the edge. Well, that's exciting. So I have been very happy with my decision to change how I'm doing lunches at work to doing soup and to taking a thermos of soup. It's been very nice in the mornings. It's not hard like some of my previous meals have been in the past. But it's still warm when I get to work. And having warm lunch is just good. It feels a lot more like it feels like I'm eating real food again, which I had kind of stopped having real food ever at my lunches at work, because before the current world situation, we would go out. My department would go out on Fridays. Yes. So on Fridays, my department would go out to lunch before the current world situation. And so it kind of didn't matter as much if I wasn't having real food the rest of the week. Because the rest of the week, like it kind of got made up for by having fresh food, like having real food from whatever restaurant we went out to. You know, I budgeted for it, so it wasn't a problem. You know, I'm a programmer, so we're paid well enough to afford to go out to eat at a relatively nice place once a week. And that's about the only time, one of the only times I would eat out, so it was perfectly fine budgeting wise. But it's just, you know, it was just kind of it took me a while to realize what I was missing. Like I knew for one that I was missing the camaraderie that my department had at over lunches. It's like we would play card games together pretty consistently every lunch. You know, you can't do that in this day and age. Like, most of us aren't even working in the office. And I can actually officially say that now, because 4 people regularly work in the office and 6 people regularly work from home. It used to be 5 and 5, and then one person switched back. Yeah, so it's just, I knew that I was missing the camaraderie, but I didn't realize that part of what I was missing that was making my days drag on a lot more was that I was missing having real food for lunches. Buffering badly is not fun. But yeah, so I was missing real lunches, and that was, I didn't want to click there. Not that. You. Come over here. There is. And so I don't know. It's it was something that I didn't realize was missing, and as soon as I figured it out, I was like, "Oh, that makes sense." Cuz that was part of what I was missing about working from home, cuz I did for a while when everything kicked off. Cuz I had warm, like, I would cook at lunches. There we go. Yeah, I would cook for lunches, and so having nice food for a change, like going back to what I was doing, that's too bad. Oh, those are two. So going back to having the lunches I was having really was putting a damper on how much I was enjoying my work. Like I was at one point honestly seriously considering looking for a new position, even though I'm very happy with my job. I am very happy with my job, but my day-to-day work satisfaction was just low. And part of that has to do with where I'm at in my portion of the release cycle, because I'm a programmer, so I cycle between doing fresh development and doing support for my own fresh development. So you know, that's expected. I wasn't able to get. It wasn't that I wasn't able to get good lunches. It was that I wasn't packing good lunches for myself. And so since I wasn't packing good lunches for myself, I didn't even think about how that would be affecting my morale. So like when my morale was trending downward, I was blaming the development, I was primarily blaming the portion of the development cycle we're in for dropping my morale. Seeing as how I'm doing all support work right now, I'm not doing any. I don't have any projects on my plate per se. I'm just getting projects through QA. Which is a very important part of the process. Like it's very important to continue supporting what you're developing through QA and beyond. But it's because of some of the decisions that were made last year, the support time has been very long for some of these projects. So I've been getting very tired of working with them. That sounds like a good soup to try. The good news is that things are starting to slow down. We're getting very close to releasing the last of my features. getting close to getting the last of those features officially posted. Well, this is an ice arena challenge. So, you know, this is just the skin that I have to play with. Besides that, we were just talking about work, about morale, about why soup is the best thing to keep morale up. And it's not specifically that soup is the best thing to keep morale up, but for me, soup is easy. Like I make soup one day. I have lunches made for not a long time, but you know, I have 5 or 6 meals made when I make soup once. Indeed. But yeah, so it's easy for me to make. I don't have to think too much when I'm making soup. I don't have to worry too much about how long it keeps because I'm generally heating it up. Like I'm heating it almost to almost to boiling, if not to boiling every day. So I have no worries about the soup going bad. I'm putting it in a, like, I'm taking it to work warm. Like, it's, I'm putting it in a thermos, and so my soup is already warm when I go to lunch. I don't have to warm it up. I do heat up the whole batch every time. No, I dislike instant noodles greatly. I will never have instant noodles again. But you know, so there's a few reasons to heat up the whole batch every time. One of which being that it, every time you boil soup, like every time you bring soup to a boil, you're getting rid of some of the water, which concentrates the flavors in it more. So, there's a lot of soup that I would argue, just gets better over time as long as you are, as long as you're warming up the whole batch every time you want to eat. And it doesn't take long. Like, you don't have to make huge, giant batches that take 20 minutes to warm up. It's like I said, I probably make I make 6 to 8 meals worth at once, and that's enough. Like that, it's worth heating up every time because it just keeps concentrating down, and it just keeps getting better over time. I mean, there's some things that you don't want to heat up the whole batch every time, and that's other foods. Like, you don't want to pop the entire pan, like the entire pot of mac and cheese, like back on the stove every time you want some. But like soup's a different story. It's like, and part of me gets that from chili, because, you know, you want your chili cooked slow. You want chili to be cooked long and slow and boil off as much of the water as you can get. Things are going okay. I had to cook for myself when I was 17. Mate, sure, I was mostly just putting chicken strips in the oven to cook them up. But like, you know, they were good chicken strips. You know, I wasn't getting crap quality kind of stuff. So, I don't know. And it is lucky for him. Well, Judah, you are a special case. Actually, you're not. I was probably more of a special case than you are. I was having to cook because my parents were on a very specific diet, and so like the only way that I would be eating the same thing of as they were is if I was on the same diet, and that wasn't gonna happen. So I had to learn to fend for myself, which I was perfectly fine with. How many wins? 1,054. I'm not gonna get 54 more wins tonight. I'm not gonna get to 700k experience or 700 or 650k experience tonight. Next experience or next trophy from experience is at 650k. I'm not gonna get another 50k experience tonight. I think so. I'm just gonna let's go for one good run on a high difficulty. Not that high of difficulty. Yeah, I don't really want to pull an all-nighter is the thing here, Judah. So I'm going to consider a good run to be getting down to 150 mines left. Excuse me. So yeah, once again, reiterating here, a good run is getting down to 150 mines left. Or less. Thank you. I really need to get an actual mute button for my mic because I don't have a way to mute my mic quickly if I need to sneeze. So that's a bit of a deal to not be able to mute my mic. I mean, I know exactly what I need. I just haven't bought it yet. One thing I know is that I have more patience than a lot of people with high difficulty Minesweeper. So I actually I have a very hard, like, it takes me a while to get angry with these. If you say so. I would think it would be different if I felt like my sneezes were, I don't know. Gah. Yeah, I need to one good run, and then we end things off for the night. Oh. Nah. Sorry, just need to do stretches for tendinitis, not tendinitis, for yeah. Apparently you don't count as a viewer, Judah. Because it still says I have 0 viewers on YouTube. Feels silly. Judah doesn't exist, no. He's a figment of our imaginations. Yeah, that seemed wrong as soon as I was starting to click on it. I was like, oh, why not? I might as well. So it sounds like the camera lens that we're renting has come in, Judah. So that's exciting. I made a mistake. I thought you'd be excited about that. So we're renting that for Sunday, and if it turns out as well as we think it will, we might end up, you know, not soon, but at some point buying a lens like this. Which is ever so exciting. Because, you know, we don't, like, yes, a church thing. I don't need lenses for my own camera setup quite yet. Obviously, the question in response to that was, why would you ever need lenses for your camera setup? I was like, well, streaming isn't the only reason I use a webcam. And honestly, my webcam setup right now is pretty jank. Although I'm not sure how I'm gonna set up how I'm gonna be able to set it up the way I want to, but I want it to be less jank. Yeah. I mean, no. Why would I go to the Grand Canyon? Oh, right, and I'm drumming this Sunday. That's exciting. I wouldn't go to the Grand Canyon just to stream. Jeez. I actually don't have any particular wish to see the Grand Canyon. Oh yeah, and you have well, actually no, you have heard. What am I saying? I can't tell if I haven't had any good starts. Like, if everything has been bad so far, or if I'm just tired enough that I'm not able to turn what I'm seeing into something good. Like I said, I have no particular wish to see the Grand Canyon. I'm not against the idea, just no particular wish. It's nothing special to me. I know it would be gorgeous. I know I would absolutely like it would be beautiful there. But at the same time, I don't really care. I'd go there if someone would if I no. I would think you would already know this answer, Judah. The answer is that I want to go places where I can spend time with friends. Friends and family. I would think that you would know that. Almost just from based on the fact that I live, where I live. Like, there's not very many reasons to live here, Judah. And I came back for some very particular ones. like being able to spend time with my grandparents every weekend, which is something that I haven't been able to do for nearly a year, which has made me question whether I actually want to stay in this area if my grandparents are gone. And the answer is yeah. Right now, the answer is still yes. But I have honestly given thought to leaving if I didn't have them as a thing to keep me here. It's like one of the things that I really miss most is that I don't really have, like, my friend group is so online centric that, like, I have you and Nathan and Judah. But like I don't have a friend group. Like I don't like at least until this year or so. And so, like, if I was in a job that I was working remote, like, honestly, no. Now, if I was in a job where I was working remote, I would think very seriously about moving someplace close to friends. But and there's actually a place now that would be both close to friends and close to family, which is a pretty great combination. It's not close to all of my family, but it's close to some of my family, which means that it makes it easier for the rest of my family to decide to visit us if I went down there. Like Japan is a place that I would like to visit. But part of the reasons that I want to visit Japan is not because of Japan, but because I have family there, and I would like to visit my family there. It's like Australia's a place I'd like to visit. The reason I want to visit Australia is because I have family there, and I'd like to visit my family there. Like it's actually pretty easy if you know a few things about me as a person. Yes, I have family in Japan. I have a cousin, his wife, and their 2 children. Exactly. So, you know, there's just... Yeah, I have no pull to India at all. No, nothing in me wants to go to India. Like, it'd be cool. I'd have fun there. But there's nothing in me that's like, hey, yeah, you should go to India. India's certainly interesting. I mean, the fact that I had friends that I made online ended up being one of the main reasons why my time in Florida didn't end up having me spiraling into a long-term severe depressive bout, whereas it was just one day severe depressive bout when I moved to Florida. Yeah. I have friends that I have never seen in person. I have a lot of friends that I have never seen in person and will probably never see in person. Like it would be very likely that I would never see them in person. Just because that's kind of how it goes. Should I lower my definition of a good game? That's a thing I get from my mom. I don't really I don't really care. I mean, history's cool and all, but I don't really care. I don't even know. Wow. Wow. That was unlucky. That was actually a guess based on probability because, like, it's very likely that the 3 has one of its mines next to the 1 in that case. Okay, so there's not a mine there, and it means there has to be a mine there based on what I'm seeing. There has to be mines there. You know, one of the more interesting things about me is that for being an introvert, I am surprisingly socially oriented. Like, I am introverted in how I need my socialization. No! No! No, that was a good run! But it didn't meet my definition for good run. And the reason that hurts is because that was a misclick. That wasn't a guess. That wasn't anything like that. I knew there was a mine there. I just misclicked. So I can say that I installed a bunch of games that I've either played before or have been interested in the past and seem interesting again now, today. So some of those games you can expect to show up in streams over this next month. Other things you can expect to see in streams is music production, Japanese practice, some game development stuff potentially if that ends up kicking off this month. All sorts of exciting stuff, you know. There'll probably be a singing stream at some point. I'll probably practice some. I'll probably actually work on a singing stream. You know, practice and get things put together for it specifically. For my 1 year anniversary, which is coming up. Bye, Judah. So, those are the kinds of things you can expect to see coming up. One more game. One more game that gets down to that approximate range. And then we're done. Okay. Bye. I hope to see you tomorrow. I will be streaming. So yeah. Let's just Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night too. I'm just starting to get really tired. So, night. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Tomorrow, more Minesweeper. More arenas. Probably these two. So, see ya. Bye.